San Diego Padres. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shampi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Siggy.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first two, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Tejada now at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first, and that'll do it. No runs, no base hit. 1 out, bases empty.
Third baseman, Tejada.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 3 of the NLDS. Next offering is fouled back. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam.
2 strikes.
And that one way outside. Ball 1.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. First and second, 1 out. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Tatis over at second. Alonso at first, 1 gone. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1, and that's 2. So 1 hit is all they get. We've played 4. It's the Padres 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Two out, space is empty.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Tejada, in his 5th season, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a two-out double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Two-one now. Runner breaks for third. Up the middle, and that squirts through. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single, and they trail by one.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
One down, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. The last now was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Ripped towards third. And that takes care of Alonso.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A three-run shot, and they tack on three. It's 5-3. That sound you hear is every writer in the press box smashing the delete button on their keyboards.
Talk about flipping the script, Boog. This story was set up for a different type of finish. Now, who knows how to live? With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So two down. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. The Padres down to their final strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Game threes are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.